All right, we are live. What is good, everyone? All right, so today I'm going to be showing you how to set up Binance. It's a amazing platform. It is international because a lot of new coins have been hitting here, but also a lot of the better coins like IOTA that was recently up. Everybody's like trying to get into that. Let me just make sure my volume is good and everything. Okay, perfect. And a lot of people have been really asking me how to get into it and stuff like that. So I'm just going to make a quick and brief video on how to set it up. Now, Binance is for pretty much anybody, like I was mentioning. However, it is based off of Hong Kong, I believe. So if you're in America, you have a limit of 2 Bitcoins withdrawal a day, which is plenty. That's like $22,000. So I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. But anybody else, you can get verified through like your passport and your ID, right? So just type in Binance.com. It looks like this. I have the link down below that you can use, and you get, I believe, extra credit or whatnot. And all you can do is you're just gonna go register. You don't need a VPN or anything right here. Go ahead and register. Put in your email. Again, make a very strong password. And once you click on the link below, it should say my referral ID. You can use it if you want. It's up to you. And then after that, go to your email and accept and confirm and everything. Make sure you set up your 2FA authentication with this. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the actual exchange. All right. So on here, it's going to look like this. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to have to put Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USD Tether. Now with Tether, I might hold on to that a little bit because of the news going on right now. So I would just put Ethereum and Bitcoin in here the most. And what I love about them is they're always the first ones. Whenever there's a fork with Bitcoin, they're going to be the first one to give you the Bitcoin fork. So with Bitcoin Gold, I got that. With Bitcoin Diamond, I got that. And then with a new one coming out, Bitcoin God, there's so many of them, right? So as you can tell, right here, 24-hour withdrawal limit right here. To Bitcoin, and I already withdrew 0.1, so that's about $1,200. So all you're going to do is the same thing. You're going to go to your Bitcoin address, and then all you're going to do is you're going to go to deposit here, right? And so this is the address that you want to use. So you're going to copy that. Then you're going to go to whether it's Coinbase or another exchange. I'm probably guessing it's going to be Coinbase or GDAX. And they're both the same exchange. So all you're going to do is you're going to go to withdraw right here. Then you're just going to go to Bitcoin address. Bitcoin address, and you type in the Binance one from here. And you just type in how much you want. So I did 0.1. Then you make sure you set up your 2-factor authentication. It's a 6-digit number. Then you just do withdraw funds. It should take about 10 minutes. You get a confirmation from Binance if you set up your email correctly. Then you just wait, and then it's going to tell you, hey, we send it here. Just go ahead and wait. All right. So once that's done, next what you're going to do is once you confirm and everything, you're going to go back and you're going to go to exchanges, and you're just going to do basic. You don't really need to do advanced or anything like that. I went on advanced before. I think it's just like a more like data and stuff like that. Again, you really don't need it. This is good enough. All right. So once we get that set up, just let it load. Now, yesterday it did crash because there was just so many people on it trying to buy IOTA, because we saw the price go up almost $5 from 30 cents within the last month, I believe it was like. So you could have like 8x, 10x, 12x your returns. I bought it at $2. I bought it at $1, and I sold it at 3 something, and I bought it back in like at 230. So now I have over. I made over $1,000. I made over 3x, pretty much. So I made over like $1,500 with my savings, right? So right now, so this is very, very important. So make sure you listen to this. It's always going to list the last coin that you bought or went on. So I made a mistake last time, which actually turned out to be a blessing. And I went ahead and I bought it without realizing it was another coin. I meant to buy one coin, but I bought another coin instead because I thought it was that coin. So make sure you go to your search over here on the right. and you just type in whatever coin you want. So let's say you want to buy NEO, right? But it's going down a little bit. So what you would do is you would click on it, and then it's going to show up. So this is how you read it right now. So what I love about it, these exchanges, is pretty much every single exchange is going to tell you the price on top of the bar right here, right? And so let's say you're at work and you want to see the price, and you probably don't want to go back and forth, especially if it's a setting where a lot of people can see you, because you probably don't want to be trading in work environment. So what do you want to do is you want to read the last price, the 24-hour change, the 24-hour high, 24-hour low, and the volume of it as well. Now the chart is not that sexy, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't the best exchange. This is just an exchange to get the coins before they go on the main market, like Poloniex, Bitfinex, or Bittrex. Those are the Bittrex and Poloniex. Those usually have the most coins. So if you can get them on Binance beforehand, that's great. So again, down here, you're going to choose either the limit, market. Again, market means you want to buy it at this price, and it guarantees you. You sometimes have to pay. You pay basically whatever it is. So sometimes it can go up, sometimes it can go down. If you wanted limit instead, so limit, like any other exchange, you get to pick the amount that you want currently. And what I like about the fact that you can put as much as you want. If you want to buy 100%, you just click on the 100% and it calculates it for you. All right. So on the bottom of here, this is telling me right now what my open orders are. What's cool is they do the open orders for all your coins in cryptocurrency. So let's say you bought other coins, it's going to show up under here as well, not just the current coin you're buying. So like let's say if I bought NEO, it would show the other coins as well. So right now I have EOS I'm buying it for 57 amount, but it hasn't hit 31,500 satoshis yet. And it tells you the percentage, and it tells you this is how much in Bitcoin right now. Then onto the right, it's going to tell you your 24-hour order history. This is great because it tells you both your buy and your sell. So it tells you all of them, right? So it told me, okay, so I sold IOTA for 46,000 satoshis. That gave me 273. And then I bought back in at 3,000 satoshis for 84 more, right? So I made a very good profit because I think it went all the way down to like $2.34 and it just shot back up. Then same here with EOS. For 37,050 satoshis, I sold 49 of them. So with that profit I'm making, I'm buying back 8 more at a little bit less, at about 6,000 satoshis less. Okay. So again, all you do, you just click buy, and then you wait, and it should say success. Now, of course, I already bought it, so I'm just gonna wait. And then once you get that, you can either choose Ethereum or USD that I was talking about. Now you can actually even use their own coin, the Binance coin, which is cool, is because you get another 50% right here. So if you read that, if you use the Binance BNB, you get an extra 50% off. And if you use your referral links, the person that referred you gets a commission. So you want to use your referral links to others because you're going to get more back. So once it fills, it's going to show up under your funds. So you go to funds and you just go to deposit withdrawals. Now, along the way, if you guys get confused or anything like that, message me here or message me at Connor Cranston at protonmail.com. And I recommend you to set up protonmail.com because it's encrypted. It's better than Gmail. Gmail has all your information. Or you can just text me on Facebook at Connor Cranston. You'll see me as like crypto trader, and you'll see my face. I always have a face. I'm usually the first one listed. Right. So here it's going to tell you, and you don't have to hide your zero balances. I prefer to because there's a lot of coins. But right now, these are pretty much all of the coins on here. You can scroll them up yourself. There are literally, I think, 1,300 coins right now in the exchange, in the market, but they don't list all of them. And, you don't want all of them. You want the good ones. Just hide the balance. Now over here in order, that means this is how much you have in the market right now. So with Bitcoin, I have about $200 worth that is being used to buy EOS. right now, because remember I had 57 EOS I was buying. So right now that's what I'm doing. So I won't be able to technically use this because right now it's saying I only have this much to use. However, I have a total of about 18 over here. So that's about 1.8 million Satoshis over here. So that's about $200, $210 worth of Bitcoin, right? And now these exclamation marks, it means right now that the network is just so congested. Like IOTA, it's been getting a lot of news. You know, a lot of people want to buy it because of the rumors and everything. And right now, well, you just have to wait. Sometimes you just refresh it every 10 minutes, just come back and come back. If anything happens, all I do is refresh it or exit off of the, the internet completely, and then come back in, and then you'll be good. And then the same thing. So instead, if you don't want to leave your coins here, let's say you have another wallet. So like for example, EOS and Bitcoin, like I was showing you, you do the same thing. You do withdraw. Instead of doing deposit, you just do withdraw, and you can also label it. No, why did I do Bitcoin? Okay, so I wanted to do EOS, right? So you could do, let's say there's an EOS wallet. I believe Exodus has it. Then you put in the Exodus EOS address, and you put the amount. You can put max, or you can put however, 40. Then it's gonna tell you the fees. Okay, so it's gonna cost 0.5. So let's see how much the fees are, if it matters how much I put. Okay, so either way, there's going to be a 0.5% fee no matter what. So it's in your best interest to submit at least half, and have, unless you want to hold on it to the long term. It really depends on, after you're doing your analysis, after doing your price charts and looking at the news and stuff like that, putting all those factors in. What I would recommend, honestly, is if, these are very low cap coins. The point is you want to make Bitcoin you want to buy back cheaper, right? Sell high, buy cheap. So I would leave at least 50 to 70% on this exchange, and then just keep buying back in, like I did with IOTA and EOS. Right now, I'm just buying back in, selling it high, buying out back in, to eventually you accumulate, and you don't lose anything. All you're playing with is profit. Then you can cash out the original, how much you bought it. So like for instance, IOTA, right? I bought it for $1. Well, it was 96 cents, 500 of them, right? And I already made back $1,500 profit. So I'm in the clear. I can do whatever I want with IOTA. However, I believe IOTA is going to keep going up. So I'm going to leave some on the exchange, and then I'm just going to keep buying high and selling low. All right. Then all you do, you just submit, and that's about it. It's the same thing with any of the other coins. Now, if you go to settings, you can choose your language and anything you want. Then if you go to accounts, you can go ahead and set up your two-factor authentications and everything else like that. And you can verify if you're outside the US. If you want to withdraw, I believe it's like 100 Bitcoins per day, which is insane. You really don't even need to do that much, to be honest with you. But yeah, it just it's very nice looking. It keeps your wallet right here to the way that it wants it. And then I think everybody gets free $500 worth of Tron. So it's only like, Tron's only worth like, what was it? It's like 0.0001 penny, something like that. It's like, it was very cheap, but the whole amount costs like, it's like $1, I think, for all of it. But really, this is just a basic setup of Binance. Again, I would definitely sign up, use it, because you can buy a lot of coins on here that aren't on Bittrex and Poloniex, like these down here. This is what I was talking about, US Tether. So it's basically, think of it as a backup for actual USD. That's why they call it USD Tether. So if it says like 180, if you have $180, 180 USD Tether, you basically have $180 in fiat money, American fiat money. All right. And then you can go through all of these. And if you already have, let's say, coins from another exchange and you want to deposit in here, it's the same thing. Let's say for gas, like let's say I want to trade gas from another wallet. I just go to deposit. Then you type in your, you just search that, you copy that, and then you go back to your other exchange and you just do withdraw. And then you just put in the address of the gas or whatever coin that you want. All right. Other than that, it's really that simple to use Binance. I love it. Again, go to exchange, just go to basic, setup. You can do your language. Let me go to settings and see. I had to use my Gmail account because I set this up over like 6 months ago, and I really don't want to change it. So I already have two-factor authentication and everything set up on here. So everything looks to be good. See how it says right here? Level 2, and then level 3, that's like for business. If you plan on trading hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars a day, make sure you have this checked. Again, you don't need to get verified. You don't need to do any of that. You can even be in an international country and not get verified, because again, 2 Bitcoin is a lot. I would not do two-factor authentication with SMS. I would do with Google, because SMS, again, you can get hacked really easily, and you need to be somewhere that has either Wi-Fi or service. But with Google Authenticator, they can't really hack it, and it keeps changing, and you can change it yourself. And it's really, really that simple, right? Other than that, have a great time trading out there, and I am doing coaching services. Let me know. I have different packages depending on what level you are. And, I always help people out with these videos and on my YouTube, and even through Messenger, I always reply back. Sometimes, if I feel like it's something that needs to be addressed through coaching, because it's a lot harder to trade through texting and email, because trading cryptocurrency, you actually have to physically see it and be in a chart to know what's going on. All right. But once again, exceed everything and have a great one.